Right, hello everybody. Epic Bary here again to continue our first playthrough of Outward. Yesterday, we got through most of the starting quests in the first village, still getting a handle on the combat and the mechanics of the game. So I'm looking to practice just a bit here, see if we can take on some stronger enemies. We're going to head up to the Conflux mountain and hopefully get our magic skills finally, if we don't die. Where we left off, we had lured a pack of hyenas directly to our doorstep, and they are waiting for us to leave the town. So we're going to have plenty of combat practice right then and there. Let's dive right into it. Okay, first things first, I think I'm going to redo a handful of my hotkeys. Where are we? There we are. I want push kick more accessible. I'm going to reassign that over to Q. We don't have the items to really use much of anything else. One healing potion. We might need to dive into the alchemy system just so that we can get some sustainable items online. Not sure how early we want to get that going, but it does look like we probably want to get rid of some of these crafting materials anyway. So that might be a good idea. And I think we lost our shield here. We're still working with the Great Axe, unfortunately, which I'm not a huge fan of. I'd like to try out some different weapons to see how they feel. The short sword is okay, but still feels a little bit awkward, and I definitely don't like this axe. But we lost all our weapons when we became a prisoner. We got captured yesterday and brought into a bandit prison. We ended up just jumping straight into a hole to get out of there. And it looks like, oh, it's winter. That's definitely going to pose some issues because I don't think we have enough warmth on our clothing to be able to really, truly survive. First things first, we need to clear the entrance here. We have no silver. Can't really do a whole lot. But we do have some items we dropped. Alright. Take a few deep breaths here. Things are going to get kind of scary in just a second. Okay, wolves. Oh, and they despawned. Kind of a bummer. I was excited to fight them, in all honesty. Now, I don't know how significant the weather change is going to be to the gameplay. You know, when we're hot, we get very thirsty very quickly. When we're cold, I'm sure there's going to be some sort of effect that's going to pop up on our status bar there. We'll have to wait and find out. I'm sure in about 30 seconds, because I'm not really wearing any heavy clothing. Alright, so I see one of these hyenas here. I do want to engage on it just for a bit of practice. The only one, so this is a relatively safe engagement. It's likely still going to do a bit of damage to me. Okay. Wow, we just steamrolled that one. He didn't even know what to do. Now, last time we attempted to scale this mountain before we got captured, we ended up going all the way up to the summit, which is not where we're supposed to go. Now, the NPCs mentioned that the ley line we were looking for to enable our magic skills was located under or in the mountain somehow. So we need to find some sort of cave to get into it. And there we go, we are cold. Now, what does that do specifically? We can get a cold and we're slower. That is actually not great. I wonder, I think we can just make a fire? And that should warm us up. Honestly, I'm just going to do this more for testing than anything else. Flint and steel is required. I thought I had that. Okay. I might have lost that when we got captured, I suppose. We're gonna have to get a new flint and steel. I'm just gonna go ahead and leave that there. Not hurting anybody. Another bandit camp. Quite a few in this area. I'm very hesitant to go into them because I'm having trouble engaging on multiple enemies at once, and I'm probably going to immediately die. Oh yeah, Cupid, I'm back at it. We just started, so you didn't miss much. Welcome back. So, we're only a couple minutes in right now. I just started. I went out of the main city to attempt to clear those hyenas that I had left off for today, and they just despawned, surprisingly. So, a pleasant surprise, but kind of a bummer, because I wanted to test out combat a little bit. So we're heading back up and going to try to get into the mountain once again. Hopefully we don't get captured. It's a bit bittersweet. Our worst problem right now is that the season apparently changed overnight and we are very cold. I think I honestly might start taking damage soon. Yeah, we're going to take 1 frost damage per second. Okay. That is going to be a problem. I don't think I can actually go up there just yet, if that's the case. Oh, wow. Every time I think I'm going to leave this starting village, something else sends me back. I know we have some hides. I think we can craft. I'm just gonna zerg this guy until I'm out of stamina, apparently. That was terrible. I did try to make a campfire, actually. I don't have flint and steel. I don't know where it went. Okay, you can't stand anymore. The very act of breathing is becoming difficult. Pain racks your body as your consciousness fades. You awaken to the sight of a huntress from Cierzo pouring water into your mouth. Leaning on her, you manage to hobble back to Cierzo, more dead than alive. She refuses payment and leaves you with a firm pat on the shoulder. Yeah, so definitely with the weather changing, the first thing I'm going to do is see where the hell I put my flint and steel. I don't know if it got taken when I got captured yesterday or what. Because I could have swore I had it as well. Well, that's the plan here, but I've got to get to the magic mountain before it'll let me do it. Okay, so let's go see if we dropped that in the stash, maybe? I don't think I would have put the flint and steel there, but who knows? If that's the case, we're going to have to find out how to make it. Maybe there's a crafting recipe for it. I've also got to ask, I've been pronouncing your name as Cupid, kind of implying that the X is silent. Do you prefer Cupixt or Cupid? Yeah, there's our flint and steel. Okay. Much better. Now we can make a campfire. Okay, now after we get the magic, I'm definitely gonna want to try to amass some silver, so that we can pick up some of the default skills from the trainer here. Those look they look very useful. The birds in this game look ridiculous. I noticed that yesterday. They're on like a 3-frame cycle. They just peck back and forth. I think they notice if you walk through them. Cupid. Hey, well, it's whatever you prefer. It's your name, so you tell me how to say it. Alright, we are full. Go ahead and try to head out. Now, I might want to go back to that cave with the troglodytes, just for some combat practice as well. There were a lot of sections that I know we didn't explore the first time around when we went through there. The higher ones are very expensive. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. But right now, I'm just talking about, like, the basic ones. I think there were, like, 25 silver. Cupid? Alright, Cupid it is. Yeah, maybe I'll give it a few more attempts to try to get up this mountain. If it's not going to happen, it's not going to happen, and I can move forward with some of the faction quests. But I do want to enable magic, because I think that's the way I'm leaning for the build I want. I'm interested in trying out the system. Now, I had a campfire somewhere over here. Ah, here we are. There we are. Oh, look at that. Yeah, the bar at the bottom left. We are now warm. Just in case, let's go ahead and get some more wood so we can just make a campfire whenever. I'm going to try to avoid the two people that killed us last time. It's 500 to 600 for the big ones? Okay, gotcha. Now, I imagine it's going to be a while before I get to those. And it also seems like silver's not too hard to come by in this game. What do we have here? Some sort of broken down wagon. Is there any loot? Oh, there is. Oh, cool. We have a machete again, finally. I definitely prefer that to the great axe that we have. Storing elemental resistance. Okay, we're gonna need that right now, actually. Okay, now, are we overweight is the question. No. Alright, we are good. Get them sooner than later. Okay. So I'll definitely prioritize that once I've got kind of a good feel for what build I want to go through. I know you can get most of the starting skills based on the conversations yesterday. But at the very least, before we leave Cierzo, I'll make sure I try to pick those up so we don't have to double back. Where is that fish that we just picked up? Ah, there we go, the ceviche. Go ahead and eat that. Get some elemental resistance going on. Craft a campfire. And up here, just before we start to scale the mountain, I'm going to put that down so that we can kind of reset back to even. There's an entrance on the base of it. Okay. Well, that was my problem yesterday. I kept trying to go up instead of through the mountain. So this time, let's see if we can actually find our way in. While we're waiting, is there any durability on the flint and steel? I would imagine yes. Where are we at? We're here. It doesn't look like it, actually, which is kind of cool, so I only ever need one of them. Oh, elemental is only for elemental damage resistance. Okay. Well, that's a shame, but we still have our trusty campfire here. This is taking longer than I thought, or we're just kind of at an equilibrium point, I guess. Now let's go ahead and move forward. I'm going to go up this little slope, but if it doesn't look like we are getting to where we're going, I'll go down. Because I don't think we looked at the bottom part on the other side from Cierzo. Okay, there's 3 entrances. I gotcha. Alright, so no enemies so far. There should be a pair of adventurers just waiting to murder us right about here, if I remember correctly. Once again, I am cold. We gotta get inside ASAP. Yep, I see them right there. Those are the ones that captured us and brought us to the bandit camp. So let's try going down here. We didn't explore down on this side. Oh, I see there's a bridge that goes over to another area up ahead. We would have came around this way, and we are looking at this bridge here, which is going to lead us to an ancient ruin. So we might want to go explore that, at some point at least. Oh, here's the entrance. Maybe. Yeah, okay, cool. So let's get inside before we start taking a lot of damage. Like 3 for the 3 factions, because apparently they hate each other? I'm not sure what you're referring to there. Alright, I'm gonna turn the game music up just a smidge. It's got really significant rises and swells, but I want to make sure we can at least hear it. Oh, poor guys. Is there anything on the other side? Just some more dead bodies. Okay. Oh, this place is off to a pretty great start. Wait, who are you?
How can I help you?
Welcome. This is the path of the Chersonese ley line that the Blue Chamber Collective maintains. If you seek the power of magic, make your way through it to the end and speak with the Watchers at the heart of the mountain. Is it dangerous? Yes, indeed. The path ahead is a labyrinth, and you may easily find yourself lost. But there are markers to guide you. Those who pay heed to the wisdom of the Blue Chamber's ancestors will have little trouble navigating these halls. There are also a great number of troglodytes that make their home here, many of whom have swallowed mana stones and been transformed into shamans of their kind. Be on guard. Alright, oh, okay. Well, now we can't get back. So that was a one-way trip. Alright, so I assume it's going to want me to follow these little banners that seem to be the hint that he was giving me. We've already seen 2 enemies wandering around, so we are going to have to be careful. Go ahead and get our weapon readied. Hey, a shield. We need one of those. Okay, and it auto-equipped it, interestingly enough. Okay, so not necessarily... Oh, crap. I want to push you. Okay. So the kick doesn't really combo very well with a block. Okay, and now we are out of stamina. Okay, we are not off to a great start, and we already have some friends coming over, so let's go ahead and do a tactical retreat. This is a dead end, so this is kind of dangerous. Oh no. Yep, there we go. Okay, so there's the 3 faction quests that you're referring to. I've got you. So, yeah, I know you can tab target, but yesterday I was having some issues with it because it seems to slow down your movement really heavily. I don't know. I'm either going to have to get used to it when fighting multiple opponents. It just made it really easy for them to flank me. You fall to the ground, broken and defeated. As you start to black out from the pain, you sense someone standing above you, defending you. A warm voice reaches you through the haze of pain. Whoa there now. It ain't your time to die today. Stay with me. I'll look after you. Stars and campfires dance in your fevered mind. Your eyes flutter open, and you find yourself someplace safe. A warm campfire roars nearby, a note and mysterious bottle propped up beside it. You are alone, but you feel like someone was here just a moment ago. Oh, I had the slow buff on me yesterday? Gotcha. That'll definitely be what does it. Oh, Gep's drink and Gep's note. Thanks a bunch, Gep. You're a true bro. Alright, so now I left my tent and bedroll in the town because I'm an idiot. But what does Gep have to say? Hey, you were in trouble and I gave you a hand. I can't stay to watch over you, but I tried to make sure you were comfortable first. Have a flask of my own personal brew on me. You owe me one, pal. Gep. Aw, what a bro. Oh, okay, it could help target and untarget when I want to move freely. Okay. Again, I think that'll just come with time as I start to get used to the controls and the combat system. Now, what does Gep's drink do? A brew that restores a moderate amount of health. Okay, we actually need that right now. Let's go ahead and drink that up. I'm going to try to get back in from the same entrance I came from, which I think is down there. Somewhere. Oh, that's kind of neat. He was the biggest supporter of the Kickstarter. That is really cool. Drop that. Alright, we are still getting cold even by the fire, so I'm going to have to get down there. I know we saw that there were some enemies here, so I'm hoping they don't come over to say hi. I'm going to actually try to do a tactical fall. Oh, not tactical enough. Try the holy mission path. Okay, I will. I don't mind banging my head against the wall to try to do something. If it starts to get to the point where it's uninteresting, I'll definitely continue down that faction path. Alright, purple grass surrounds you as you stir from unconsciousness high atop a mountain. Your life-threatening injuries have been bandaged by a hooded man, who silently turns to leave, entering a door along the mountain wall without a backwards glance. Oh, cool. I think he brought us exactly where we wanted to go. Awesome. Yeah, perfect. Just for fun, let's go ahead and light this. Now, how long do we have on this debuff? We have about 3 to 4 minutes. Okay. Oh, and this is about to go bad, so we better eat that up really quickly. Are we still hungry? Ow. I think I need to spread this on something, because that didn't really give me much at all. Alright, there we go. Oh, no, we are still hungry. We just have more debuffs now. Alright, I will stop eating because I've given myself indigestion. Now, how you doing today, Cupie? How's your day been? Warm up quickly in here. I'm apparently just gonna eat everything I own. I couldn't keep it in. Yeah. Well, again, just for fun. I know we're gonna have, yeah, 3 of these guys just hanging out right here. There's the same one that we were fighting before, but hopefully we can fight him just by himself. Hey, that's good to hear. There we go. I got the stagger. Oh no. Crap. Oh, he got me on the backswing. You're on an outward run yourself right now. Were you inspired by all the streams you've been watching to start a new playthrough, or are you playing an older character? Alright. Pain racks your body as you wake up from your injury. You are alone, but surely not safe. With clenched teeth, you manage to drag yourself outside to safety, where you fall unconscious again. It is hours before you regain consciousness. You are beaten and bloody, but alive. You will wear these scars for quite some time. You curse your recklessness and vow to be more prepared for danger in the future. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, I did block most of the hits on that one, but the problem is I must have got caught in the hitbox on the backswing for his halberd. He just caught me at the edge of it, I think. Now, what I really need is I need to heal. I have a bedroll, but I think I'm going to be prone to ambush if I heal right here. Alright, so let's see how badly this is. Oh, we have a 90% ambush rate. Oh, cool, and that drops to 0 if we guard for a single hour. So it looks like it's based on the amount of time you're sleeping for. I think I'm gonna have to sleep for like 10 hours to get my health full. We're in a cave, so the day-night system really doesn't matter much. The only thing that's gonna come into play is our hunger and thirst. You have 200 plus hours on Steam. Nice. I'm glad we have that level of experience here in the chat that you can tell me everything I'm doing wrong. Is this your most played game on Steam? We have no water. There's going to be a problem. We are also still not full health, annoyingly. Go ahead, sleep for a couple more hours, I guess. That's pretty rough. I think I'm going to end up starving to death if I do this. But we can do this for science, because this is the first time I've tried to take some extended rest. Alright, almost kind of back to full health. What we desperately need is water. I don't know if I want to go deeper in with such few resources. I wasn't expecting to burn through them so quickly. Eat what we have and hope we don't get sick. Yeah, without crafting, these give you, like, no hunger whatsoever. It's actually kind of a problem. Kind of want to hold on to the travel rations, but I have nothing else. At the very least, we do have a pickaxe back at the entrance of the main town, so we can get more salt if it comes down to it. You put 800 hours into the special edition of Skyrim. Damn, man. My most played game on Steam is probably RimWorld, and I don't even think I have 800 hours in that. I'm close. So this guy... Oh, and it immediately aggroed his friend as well. Alright, let's just go for it. Where are you going? Come back here. Alright. Using the kick without lock-on is really awkward. Alright, let's get some stamina back and kite for a bit. There we go. Okay. So I'm starting to get used to the kick. Where did you come from? Oh my god. Alright. I am starting to get the feeling that I am not prepared for this area. Alright. Pain racks your body as you wake up from your injury. Your foes have left you dead but linger nearby. With intense effort and sheer desperation, you manage to drag yourself back to the entrance of this place, where you fall unconscious once more. It's hours before you regain consciousness. You are beaten and bloody, but alive. You will wear these scars for quite some time. You curse your recklessness and vow to be more prepared for danger in the future. I don't know how many times my character can say that before I listen to it. Game did give me a bandage, but I'm gonna, I guess, go back. I think we're gonna have to revisit this, unfortunately. Fighting that many enemies with where I'm at and the skills I have in such close quarters is just a little bit too difficult at this second. So I am going to take your advice and go ahead and I think we're going to move forward with one of the faction quest lines. I was already leaning towards the Holy Empire. Maybe the Gavant quest line, I don't know. So we'll see where we end up. I kind of like to stumble through these games and find things on my own. Yeah. Well, I'm sure if you know exactly where you're going, you can just rush past the enemies because they're not very quick. At least the troglodytes aren't. But I don't know where I'm going, so I'm gonna die if I try to do that. So, but I've definitely put a few hours into Skyrim myself, but I only ever really played Old Rim back when it first came out. Back when I could do nothing but craft daggers and get to 100 blacksmithing in like an hour. Okay, now the problem here is that I might die of cold if I don't rush back to the town. Because I'm cold, my stamina regeneration is pretty rough at the moment. Hey, you. I don't want to fight you. Goodbye. Okay, the Holy Mission offers lightning damage. I'm always usually a fan of that. Blue Chamber is survivability, and Levant is pure damage. Okay. Good, that guy is no longer following us. But we are still probably going to die if we can't get back to town really quickly. The fire seems to help with the temperature, but not by enough. Alright. There's the entrance. Have just under an eighth of health. Let's find out if it's enough. It looks like we're going to be fine, though. We did it. And we only died, like, 4 times. And we actually didn't do it. But we're alive and in town. I have to imagine sleeping in my bed is probably better. But this is here, so I'm going to use this. I cannot rest. I'll fall unconscious from thirst. Okay. Wow. Okay, there we go. We are no longer dying of thirst. Go ahead and eat one of these travel rations before I die of hunger, too. Where are they? I had 4. Did I lose them when I died? Oh, there they are. Okay. So I think really what I'm learning so far is I need to make better use of the crafting and alchemy system in this game. It seems to reward preparation a lot more than just straight running in. Also, what's going on with my tent? Looks like it's like vibrating and blurry. Sleep a little bit longer. Okay. Let's pick up some food because we're running pretty low. I want to buy something, friend. All you seem to have is travel rations, which are really heavy. Since we're not going to be able to get magic anytime soon, I'm going to go ahead and sell these off. Make a few extra gold and buy these. Let's start off with that. And then I think we need better armor. And I want to try a different weapon. I haven't really been in love with anything I've used so far, but all I've really tried is the short sword and the great axe. Now, yesterday we did accept a quest from the town alchemist, which I think was like a pseudo tutorial. Let's see what she wanted specifically so we can actually move forward with that. So she wants a crystal powder. All right, now how do we make a crystal powder? Blessed potion. Does she say specifically and I missed it? Alright. Maybe she sells a recipe for it. No, she doesn't. For some reason, in my head, I'm remembering that it required, like, a couple of mana crystals, but I could be making that up. We've got a mana stone, but those are a little bit expensive. Alright, well, how much gold do we need for the trainer's opening skills, then?
Amber, my friend.
I want to train with you. Okay. So fitness is going to be 50. And steady arm is going to be 50 as well. Alright, so we need 100 gold to get the skills, at least from these starting trainers.
What can I do for you?
I don't know if this guy is going to have anything different. This guy is going to give us an axe skill. Now, is that based on what weapon we're using? No, because we have the sword out. Okay. We can get a skill for the axe that we've picked up. Go see... I think we have some wolf skins. in our stash and we might be able to craft some new armor. If not, we can go hunting, maybe farm for a little bit. So we have some linen. And some basic clothes. Not really a whole lot. Okay, and if it comes down to it, and if we lose everything again, we can go ahead and recraft a primitive satchel. That's good to know. We should get some salt for these survival rations. But I don't see a way to make decent armor. Oh, actually, this isn't too bad. We don't know what this is, though. We have hides. It appears we're missing one item to craft this. I think we're going to have to hold off on that for now, unfortunately. And what are we diseased with? We have a cold. Alright, so right now, I want some gold. At the very least, I think a 20 extra health is going to be helpful as a buffer. I don't want the harpoon, I want the pick. Okay. Then go away. Where's my pick? Here somewhere. Wow! The item indicators are a little bit strange sometimes. I'll find myself having to adjust my character's position by like millimeters just to pick up a single item. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, well, hello from the US, Russia man. Great to have you in the stream today. Everything I'm wearing right now is cloth type armor, and bandits will give me better armor. Okay. So the problem is that fighting bandits is really dangerous for me at the moment. I seem to have like a 50% success rate. Oh, it's like half the time I die if I try to engage on them, because they're never alone is the problem. I'm always fighting 2 or 3 at a time. How you doing today, Urtka? I hope your day is going all well. Okay. We should have some wolves over here. I think those are going to drop some items that we can just kind of NPC quickly. Hopefully build up some gold to pick up our first skills. Luckily, the way the skills look is it's a one and done, so if we buy it, we don't lose it when we die. So I think that's going to be the most valuable use of our gold at the moment. Alright. Here's our wolf friend. Alright, so I'm kind of getting the hang of the kick. Come on. There we go. Yeah, so we got some meat and we've got some hide. I think the hide sells for a halfway decent amount. Oh, that's 2. I only want 1. Ah, crap. Okay. Oh no, chicken! Oh, the chicken's a bro! No! Sorry, chicken! I didn't mean it! Oh god, okay, he doesn't like me now. I don't think we fought one of these before. Ow, it hurts. Oh, look at it run! I love this thing, it's such a derp. Where's it going? I hit it once and it runs halfway across the world. I can try traps. I did pick up some traps very early on in the game. But yeah, I noticed exactly what you said, which is just they were basically weighing me down, and I was already having issues with the inventory. So I'm a little hesitant, especially if I'm going to be fighting in the overworld. In dungeons, I can see how those would be very, very useful for luring enemies around corners and maybe kiting and separating groups. So I'll look into it. If I decide to go into the Conflux Mountain again, that's something that I'm definitely going to be interested in. Okay, if I run into a black derp bird, just run. Okay, got it. Okay, so let's see how much those sell for. Killed 3 wolves with the help of our chicken friend. All we need is
Greetings,
50
friend.
gold. This will probably get us close, if not all the way. Oh, those only sell for 20. Oh, but the bones sell for a lot. Okay. What else do we have? Gotcha. Well, I assume I'll run into them later on in the game, if that's the case then. Or at least I would hope. But yeah, oh, there we are. There's the tripwire trap that you were mentioning. Oh, I need to sell some things. Really need money at the moment. Okay, so we only have about 40 gold. We still need to kill 1 or 2 more of the wolves. I'm gonna go ahead and actually rest up before we head out again, play it safe. And that way we are fighting in daylight. We are hungry and thirsty. Okay. Now let's see if those wolves respawn every time we rest. I think that's how it's working in this game. That seems to be when it moves all the enemies around. Yeah, you're probably right with that one, QP. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. When we go back to town, I'll sell most of the consumables, because, yeah, I'm gonna be honest with myself, I'm not gonna use them. At least not when I need to at this point. I have a tendency in, like, all RPGs to just hoard and hoard and hoard and never use them. I know there's the meme of you get to the end game and you have every consumable you've ever found and you haven't used because, you know, you might need it for a really difficult battle. Now, by the way, how's the stream quality looking? I know it was a little bit choppy yesterday. I did update some settings today to see if that made a difference. Right, there's the dead bodies from before. Okay. We need to go find someplace else. I know if we go in this cave, there's going to be a number of wolves, but I'm pretty sure we're going to aggro more than we can take on if we do that. But we're going to start getting cold anyway, so let's just go in for science. Why not? Looks good? Okay, great to hear. Come on, he's getting cheap shots in. Alright, cool. Predator bones seem to be worth the most. That's what we're looking for. Is it just the one? Okay, well, that's all useful. I know we can make the travel rations with some salt. Yeah, I was kind of expecting there to be more in here. Your chest is filled with over 200 mana stones. Wow. Alright, so you're a gamer after my own heart then. So you understand, you get it. Yeah, I noticed the hide sells for about 5 silver. So if we're lucky, we can get about 13 silver per wolf, which is not bad at all for what we need. We do need to find 1 or 2 more, because I do want both of those skills. Hello. Okay. Okay, goodbye. Those things are ridiculous. I'm not going to bother chasing it, because I think it's just going to run me into some other enemies. Can I pick you up? No. Okay, and we are back to the main town. At the very least, we can go ahead and get the fitness skill, which is going to help all around. Based on what you guys told me yesterday, it's going to help with the rest burn rate. It'll give me some extra health. Okay, there's an item called blue sand on the beach that you can get from fishing spots. Okay, we can check that out.
Greetings, friend.
That might be worth it, especially if these wolves don't respawn, because that seems to be the problem right now. Ghost's Eye. I don't mind recipe spoilers, but I would prefer to buy and find the recipe in-game IRL, so that way I don't end up with a lot of OP items really early. I do want to kind of preserve the experience of the first playthrough a little bit. I'm gonna keep the life potion. I think that's good. That's gonna get us everything we need right now. And then after we have this skill, we can go ahead and rest, recover, and kind of find out what's going to be next,
Amber,
then.
my friend.
Check out the blacksmith's recipes. Okay, I got you, Valky. Thanks for coming back. Good to see you again. Hopefully the stream quality is better for you today. Okay, and this increases our impact resistance, which is definitely not going to hurt. Wow. Thanks for the follow. Awesome. That's great to hear. So, if you couldn't tell, this is a relatively new stream, so I'm still working out some of the kinks in terms of the technical difficulties. So, if there's ever any issues you notice, please don't feel shy about letting me know, and I'll see what I can do about it. Go ahead, put those away for right now. Should have just sold that one off. Otherwise, we are in great shape. Oh wait, do we still have the meat? We might be able to make some more travel rations. You got it. I intend to. Good to hear you're enjoying the stream. Yeah, I find, especially for these more in-depth RPGs, if you don't read out the dialogue, it just gets monotonous. So, I try my best. Even when I'm alone, I still end up reading it out loud. It's like a crazy person. Alright, so I think that's good for right now. We have the starting skills, at least, from them. I think I'm going to go ahead and follow the Holy Order quest line. I did want to go into the Conflux Mountain, but we were having some issues with the enemies in there in such tight spaces. I got overwhelmed pretty quickly. So I want to kind of explore, maybe try out some different weapons and see what works for me. Because right now, I'm not really feeling the build I have, and I have to workshop and find something that I like. I know I need bread for that. Can I buy bread easily?
Greetings, friend.
Alright, what do you have? Basically just what I've sold to you. Okay.
Is there something you need?
I want to buy something. We should probably get a bandage or two, but we only have 9 gold. Go. There's a little bit more gold, and let's sell some of these. Oh, the whole stack inherits the freshness? No, it doesn't. Okay. Have any bread? We can afford one more. Nope, never mind. Where's what I'm buying? Remove one, and let's go ahead. And that should be good to get us, hopefully, a little bit of the way. Honestly, just for fun, since we're right here, what kind of weapons do you have? How much do they cost?
All right.
I think I want to try a spear, maybe? Are we going to have enough for that is the question. That'll get us to 15. Guess we could sell one of these. Maybe the Great Axe, 21. We're still going to be shy a few gold and have to come back. Alright, now if I remember correctly, off to the left where all that glowy stuff was the path for the Holy Empire. Let's get started down that. I'm gonna go ahead and just in case get some wood for a campfire. Spears are amazing for range. Oh yeah, I bet. I think it's all going to depend on how the hit chain is and whether it can only stab directly in front of you for whether it's really going to be viable or not. Spears are usually pretty hit or miss. Now, how long do seasons work in this game? It was really odd. I wasn't expecting it to have changed the environment completely between yesterday and today. You know, I started the game up and we went from what was basically summer straight into the middle of winter. There's the bandit encampment again. Oh, seasons are pretty long. Okay. I should probably prep for the cold winter for the long haul then, but I'm already outside, So I'm just gonna chance it and probably die. I have a weird mix of a careful playthrough and also a carefree, or a careful playstyle and a carefree playstyle. I don't mind dying and learning a bit. Alright, friends. Ow. I want to at least kill you. Oh, he got behind me. Okay. Oh no, we're in prison again! Oh shoot, I skipped past that, but hours later, you open your eyes again, imprisoned within the Montcalm village. You have no doubt they intend for your corpse to join the others dangling outside. Right. Oh, they gave me a weapon for some reason. That's going to be a mistake. We can make an ocean fricassee now. We have another cooking pot. Go ahead and just read that quick. Okay. Yeah, I definitely need to be better about the dodging. There's a really weird delay after you swing where you just can't act that I'm having trouble adjusting to. Alright, there we go. We've at least got clothes. I wonder if we can just kind of sneak out of here. I think it's just the one guy in there. We will die if we take one hit. This is pretty dangerous. Oh no, there's a wolf. Okay. Come on, over here, friend. Oh, he's got a little, like, vest. Ow. Okay. I don't know if this is any of chat's experience, but I am dying a lot in this game. It does not take anything for granted. It does not hold your hand. You fall to the ground, broken and defeated. As you start to black out from the pain, you sense someone standing above you, defending you. A warm voice reaches you through the haze. Whoa there now. It ain't your time to die today. Stay with me. I'll look after you. Alright, Gep coming back. What a bro. Love you, bro. Stars and campfires dance in your fevered mind. Your eyes flutter open, and you find yourself someplace safe. A warm campfire roars nearby. A note and mysterious bottle propped up beside it. You are alone, but you feel like someone was here just a moment ago. Okay, and this is the same note as last time. I definitely owe you one, pal. Anything else we don't want? Yeah, that's fine for right now. We are thirsty. But where are we is the question. It's to be expected. Well, that's good to hear, because it's definitely been the case so far. Alright, so there's some sort of bandit encampment here. The question is, which one? There's the Conflux Mountain. I think Cierzo is where that little light is up there. Well, that's kind of what I'm worried about. I don't know if at some point he's just going to show up and collect. Oh, we're here. Okay. This is right around the corner from Cierzo. I wonder, can you swim? Can I go through the water? I don't want to find out because it's really cold, but I should probably find that out. Let's just hope that there's nobody here. Well, that's probably us in a different playthrough. If we didn't run into Gep. Actually, I'm going to take the axe and sell it. We've got the inventory space. There's no swimming. Okay. Alright, so let's see if we can find some either butterflies or make our way back to Cierzo. Really low health, so I'm going to avoid those hyenas for right now, although I really do want to fight them just to NPC their junk. I think drinking water is actually really beneficial for stamina regen. Now, what was everybody's first build that they went through on their first character when you knew nothing about the game? I think if we start heading over this way, we're going to get towards that glowy path. I do see two enemies on the horizon. I'm very cold. I need to do something about my clothes. That's really crippling me right now. I'd be lying if I wasn't gonna say that that was also a thought that I had, Cupid. I was thinking about giving archery a test. Because at the very least, I think it would be useful for drawing enemies in groups. I don't know if it'll aggro the whole group. Hey, Miner's Omelet. That'll help us if we ever get captured. Let's go ahead and take all that. Oh, here's like a troglodyte cave. Those are the statues that indicate that. Oh, we were very far away. Okay, so yeah, we were over here, I think. Oh, I am gonna die because it's so cold. Alright. Yep, I wasn't gonna get to that in time. That's the way it goes. I was just about to put my tent down and rest. Your eyes open to the sight of a Kazite woman pointing a sword right between your eyes. You are in no state to resist as she binds your hands and blindfolds you, and forces you to march. You hear bandit activity, loud, all around you. Your captor boots you into a cell and slams iron bars on you. Here's how it goes, slave. Work when we tell you to and you'll get food and water. Or refuse to work and it's to the hole with ya. Okay, so we're back here. The Vendavel Fortress. Now, last time, we just took a swan dive into the hole and ended up surviving. This time around, I want to see if we can get out a more legitimate way. Alright, you have anything else to say?
Come on.
No, she still wants the miner's omelet from last time. I think we did have the recipe for that, but I didn't read it. I think that's a shame.
What is it? Do not cross me!
I want out of here. We all want to get out, but that's not going to happen until these bandits get what they want. My advice, do the work, and if you're lucky, maybe they'll let us go, once they've done. Whatever you're planning to do. Whatever they're planning to do. You're as bad as the bandits if you're working with them.
What?
Hey now, you won't ever get out of here if you don't play along. People who cause trouble end up down in the hole. Okay. Now, I think this guy, he might still want a pickaxe.
This is troubling.
Hey, he does. Okay, so here. Have the one that I have from
Thank
last
you
time.
for your aid.
All of this is the same as last time when we got captured. I guess... Actually, let's go ahead and drink this. Let's drink more, because I'm still thirsty. Go ahead. Gulp it down. There we are. So this time, instead of jumping into the hole over here, I guess I'm going to try to mine and get out a more legitimate way, just to see. Okay. That's everything over here.
What is it?
I've dug up some iron scraps. I want to be paid.
All right, you've earned this.
2 silver. Wasn't she supposed to give me food? I don't want to eat the egg. I'm gonna need that to make the omelet. Oh, and I didn't see your message before, QP. You can aggro from far away. Oh, you can shoot from far away and it won't even aggro. Okay, I'm gonna try to avoid that for right now, but if it comes down to it, we can switch over to archery. Okay, so I can't go this way.
What?
Turn around, mate. Back away from the door, or I'm going to have to smash you, or... Hey, wait, I know you. You're Bary, ain't you? I knew your dad when I was young. He always went out of his way to help us when our Pearlbird farms was struggling. Even though he married into a bloodline with a blood price, he was a good man. It's a shame you wound up here. Then help me. I need to get out.
Do this for me.
All right. I'll do you a favor. In his memory, I can't just let you out. But if you can prove you're worth a damn, I'll see what I can do. Put in a good amount of honest work and bring me 30 silver, and I'll see about smuggling you out of here. Is there any other work I can do besides mining?
Damn.
Unless you've proven you can be an obedient worker, I can't risk letting you out of these cells to go do any other work. Keep your head down and keep turning in some iron to the supervisor over there, and I'll let you do some other work. Okay, so we're basically stuck here making, I think, 2 silver a day until they want to let us do any more. What do you have to say?
Is there something you need?
So tired. Oh, sorry. What may I help you with? Oh, okay. He's a merchant. We could have bought the bird egg if we didn't do the quest to get the pickaxe, or to give the pickaxe. We could get a shiv if we wanted to probably break out if we were better at the game. Okay. So there are definitely options at the very least that the game gives you. You can fight your way out. You can just kind of give up and jump in a hole. You can play things the right way. Let's go to sleep, and again, see if we can get out of here the right way. Hopefully it doesn't take the 15 days that I think it will, but we'll have to find out. We're at least full health now. Let's go see if those iron reserves respawned. They didn't. Okay. So I think I kind of made a misplay there. I probably should have only mined 1 iron vein. And then slept and then did another one and kind of rotate it so that I actually have things to do.
Oh no, come on.
So she still wants an omelet, but we still need to get to the kitchen in order to make that. Okay, yeah, it just takes 1 scrap each time. Yeah, that's kind of what I was figuring. So I grabbed all of the iron all at once at first, so that's probably half my issue. I don't know how long it's going to be until it respawns.
What is it? Give me a hand, will you?
She doesn't do a whole lot. I guess we're just going to sleep our life away for a few minutes. Alright, how about now? Oh, I do still have the iron scraps. Okay, so she doesn't take all of them all at once. It was just the
What
fact that it
is
hadn't
it?
been 24 hours yet. I've dug up some
All
iron
right,
scraps.
you've earned this.
We go sleep. Okay, so this is a little monotonous, unfortunately. Maybe next time I'll try to fight my way out.
What is it? All right, you've earned this.
Can I just type this? Do I really have to click every time? Oh well. There we go. These have respawned. Okay, so these take about 3 to 4 days before they replenish.
What is it? All right, listen up.
Okay, perfect. So we gave her 3 or 4 days worth of iron, and now they trust us enough to let us out into the keep. So you seem to have adjusted your work fairly well, newcomer. I put in a good word for you with the prison guards. Maybe they'll let you handle some other chores. Stay on your best behavior out there. Cool. Is that over here?
Do this for me.
Is there any other work I can do besides mining?
Do this for me.
You've done some good work. I think we can trust you. You can help out the cook in the kitchen, or the nurse in the infirmary. Oh, and there's clean water in the barrel down the hall. Don't mess anything up, or I'll haul you back in here myself. Cool. Okay, so we can get out of the actual prison area. Let's see about getting that omelet done for the other quest NPC in the prison. Oh, I will take that. So this looks kind of like the kitchen. Yeah. Tita Trock, the cook.
Oh?
What are you doing out of the pen, prisoner? What can I do to help you?
Here's what I need.
I need someone to cook meals for the warriors. Bring me 9 meat stews as soon as humanly possible. Here, the ingredients. Use the stove to my left. Okay. So first things first, I don't care about your stew. I'm making myself an omelet. There we go. And we need 9 of these. Yeah, here you go, friend. Where are my meat stews? Here are your stews.
You've earned this.
Good. Say, you must be hungry. Here, your dinner, prisoner. And what did he give us? We have the miner's omelet. We have some jerky. A dry mushroom bar was what he gave us. I wish I could see the exact level of hunger I was at, so I knew I was close. It seems like it only shows you when you're below a certain threshold.
Oh no, come on.
Alright, help an old lady. I can't stomach these pasty mushroom bars that the cook gives us for food. I haven't had egg in forever. Can you make me a miner's omelet? I'll reward you for it. I have one for you. Enjoy.
Much appreciated.
Thank you. Here, my day's silver and a little something on top. Awesome. Okay, so we have 5 silver and some linen cloth for some reason. So how much do we have? We have 18. So that would be 6 days of just mining. I wonder if we can hand this in
What
again.
is it? All right, you've earned this. Listen up.
Awesome. Okay. Now let's go see. They said in the infirmary we could also do some work. This might either be a barracks or the infirmary. Oh, here's the nurse. Okay.
Here's the plan.
Oi, you. You know how to make bandages, right? We need medical supplies to patch up our men. Bandages or health potions will do.
Pay attention.
You know how to make them, right? You mix water, blood mushroom, and a gravel beetle. I have a fellow whose life depends on one. If I find what you need, I'll be back. Okay, so she gave us the recipe. Make a life potion. Okay, cool. That's going to be really useful. And I can look up the hunger in one of the inventory tabs. Let's see. Craftings. I know in the effects tab, it'll show you after the fact. Oh, here we are. Okay. So there's a needs tab, and it shows you here. Oddly enough, we haven't drank or eaten anything since we've been in prison, and it's been like a week. They haven't, these haven't dropped low at all. Alright, thanks for the heads up on that, Cupie. Now let's see, can we make the bandages that she wants? Hey, we can. Alright.
Here's the plan.
I have a bandage for you.
You've earned this.
Good work. Here, you deserve a little pay. An extra 5 silver. Okay. Well, this is all just speeding everything along. We need 30 to get out, so we need another 5. I'm going to go to sleep for the day. And hope that I can do those again in the morning. I don't know what I would do without you, chat. I would be lost in this game. Okay, so I think today might be the day that we get out of prison.
What is it? All right, you've earned this. Listen up.
Now, I wonder if we can redo the cook quest over here, and if he's going to give us another bit of silver.
Oh? Well, bye.
No, we don't need any more food for today. Okay. Maybe I didn't sleep long enough. Honestly, let me see if I can offload some more iron on this woman, because we only need like 3 more gold.
All right.
Oh, cool. She will. We don't need to
Listen
wait the 24 hours to hand it in.
What? All right. You've listen up.
Okay. So that gives us more than enough. Now, how much silver or how much iron do we have? 2. Just for fun, let me get a few extra gold.
What is it? All right. Listen up. What is it? All right. Listen up.
All right. Now, you. Please, smuggle me out of prison.
Fine.
Alright, look. You've carried your weight in here. I'll get you out. Give me 30 silver to bribe the guy who takes our corpses out, and I'll see to it that he gets you safely. I'll take you to the armory where your stuff is, and then get you out. Oh, cool.
Listen up.
Done. Follow me, and don't draw attention to yourself. Okay, so we get to get our stuff back. Awesome. Maybe some extra loot, if we're lucky. This just looks like all stuff that I had already in my pouch, I think. Okay, cool.
Listen up.
Your bag should be in here, and your equipment should be in one of the black chests. Do you have everything you came in here with? Yep, I'm ready to leave. Got it all.
Thanks.
Well, take care of yourself out there, Bary. And give up on Cierzo. There's no way you'll be able to save it. Now, get into the sack and don't make a peep. Yes, I'm ready to leave. Okay, so that's kind of cool. There's a few different ways you can get out of the prison. That way was definitely the long way. It was a little tedious. All we really needed to do was mine and sleep for a couple of days until we had enough. But looks like we have all our stuff and we are back out in the wild. And we got a spear, so it all worked out. Everything works out. What is weighing me down? All of these weapons are. We don't need 2 of those. Definitely don't need 2 of those. I would like to sell these, but we are way overweight. Alright, that should be at least good enough to hopefully get us back. The question is where are we? Right, I don't hate that. Let's give the spear a shot and see how that does. First, I'm going to give these people a pretty wide breath. Oh, and then over there on the beach is where we washed up when we jumped into the hole. Okay. Oh, we are really slow. So slow that we might have trouble making it back before we start taking a lot of damage from the elements. Alright, so Vendavel on the map is not specifically marked. Oh, okay, over here. So we are down here. On this beach, we're going to need to go up and follow the left side of the mountain to get back to Cierzo. Remember my campfire? Okay, I'll keep that in mind because I am cold already. Go ahead and get some wood, even though we are already overburdened. Go ahead and craft that right now. Now, the campfire doesn't seem to do a lot to help out with temperature. It more of just prevents you from getting colder rather than warm you up, as far as I can tell. Sort of. Okay, I can see it going up. It's just really slow. Alright, that's good enough for right now. I don't want to fight both of you. I'll avoid you. Especially considering I want to NPC this stuff and maybe get some recipes or weapons from the main town. Oh yeah, that's for sure, Cupie. Definitely better than dying. Imagine once I'm able to get some warm clothes, it's not going to be as much of an issue, but for right now we don't really have any recipes that can handle that. Oh, and there's the bottom entrance into the mountain. Okay. Maybe we want to try that. Oh, the range on this feels very nice. Ooh, wow. That feels almost like cheating. What are you doing? Oh. He died standing up. Okay, there's a tea that helps with the cold. Yeah, I've noticed there's a few teas that I'm going to want in my inventory pretty much all the time. Oh, hello, Dirtbird. All right. Come on, Bary. I know you can do it. We are so slow because we are overburdened and cold right now. We are very cold, which means we're going to start taking damage. I feel like we're gonna come up on the city pretty quickly on the left here. I can hear the bird behind me somewhere. I don't know if it's following me. They're ridiculous and I love them. All right. Now, after we get a chance to head into town and warm up and kind of get our bearings again, I want to try out this spear on human opponents and see how that feels. This does feel a lot better compared to the short sword. At least for right now. I imagine later on in the game, if I go the magic route, I'll have like a stave or something like that. Or if I choose melee, probably I'll lean more into like a large greatsword if that's a possibility. But I think this is definitely the best option for the early game at the moment. Oh, I know, Valky, I'm slowly dying. I'm trying to make my way back to town before I do, because I don't think I have any health potions. Actually, I have one, but I don't want to use it. Not for environmental damage, at the very least. Where am I? Oh, I know where we are. Okay. Well, then let's make a campfire, because we're not going to make it back in time. Okay, so we are slowly warming up, hopefully before we die and not after, because that is ticking down really quickly. Gonna feel bad, but honestly, I don't even think I'm gonna warm up in time. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and use this. Craft a bandage or two. And I think you might have been reading my mind, Valky, because I am actually going to take a quick bio break for a couple of minutes. I'm going to go AFK while my character warms up, and I will see you all in a few moments. Thank you for joining, and I'll be back in just a few. Okay, and I am back. Looks like we did not die, but we do have a derp bird kind of eyeing us. Hopefully you all took an opportunity to go get a drink of water, stretch your legs while I was gone. Blood clots are no joke, and neither is hydration. Let's go ahead. So, alright, we are kind of trying to figure out where we are and hopefully get back to town without dying. It looks like we're not cold anymore, so the fire did do the trick. I don't know if this is necessary, but let's go ahead and extinguish that and undo it. Let's head back to town and see what recipes we can afford with some of the loot that we've gotten. Okay, so there is the slope going up the mountain. So we want to go over this little hill here, and we should be right back in Cierzo. I probably need to get in the habit of not running in the overworld between places, especially in the winter. For those of you just joining us, my name is Epic Baryon, and this is my first playthrough of Outward. We are still in the beginning area. There's the Conflux Mountain, and we are getting our bearings and learning a lot of the game mechanics, because it does not really tell you a whole lot. It just drops you straight into the world and leaves you to figure it out, which I love. That's a very old school game mechanic, reminiscent of RPGs from the 90s and early 2000s. Okay, some traps. I think we already looted that chest, and there were some arrows before, so loot, I think, respawn. And just as I say I should stop running in the overworld, here I am sprinting down a mountain. But at least I think we're going to get back before we start taking any cold damage. Now, what other kind of games do you guys like besides Outward? I do see a lot of crossover with the Elder Scrolls series, especially with fans of, I would say, Morrowind. This seems very inspired based on that. But what other kind of RPGs are you guys playing? Okay, so we've got some butterflies here right outside the town. Get back just in time. We are just about to start being too cold and start taking damage. So that was a perfect place to kind of stop and regain, and warm up a little bit by the campfire. Okay. We made it. We didn't even die or go to prison twice. Not even a single time. Hi, friend. I have some junk for you.
Greetings, friend.
Don't know if iron scraps are going to be useful, but I'm going to go ahead and put those in my stash. Okay, we actually already know the miner's omelet recipe, so I'm going to sell that off too. I want to keep the traps, but at the same time, for right now, I kind of need the gold, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of them. I think that is good enough for right now. We've got 90 silver. We played Elder Scrolls Online for about 5 years. I never have played that game, admittedly. I've watched streams of other people. It looks good, but I have to be careful with MMOs because, you know, I have like an obsessive mindset with games, so I'll play one game really obsessively, and MMOs are really dangerous for me. You know, and I've actually been playing through Baldur's Gate 2 myself. I had a playthrough that I put down about a month ago that I actually really want to pick back up again. That was a fun game. You know, and honestly, I would have started playing this game a long time ago, but I was always on the fence about it. I was never sure if I was going to like it, but it was on sale a couple of months back, and I pulled the trigger, and I'm glad I did so far. This has been a great experience. I'm definitely enjoying myself. Oh, there we go. That iron was really weighing us down. I think we want to drop anything else off. We just have a bunch of food. Okay, so first things first, we need to craft better clothes. Because we cannot be out in the wild for very long before we start taking cold damage. We desperately need it. Oh, that sounds like a great experience, Valky, playing multiplayer with your wife. I really miss the days where, like, split-screen gaming was the default. I have such fond memories as a kid just playing, like, Halo split screen with friends or other RPGs that I'm blanking on right now.
All right.
Alright, now what do you have, friend? I wish it would show me the stats of the item that I'm making. Fang Greatsword. Okay, and all of these recipes are only for weapons. I kind of want the recipe for the greatsword. That sounds appealing to me. I'm gonna go ahead and get it just for fun, and if we have the materials for it, we have the materials for it. If not, we can craft it in a bit. That doesn't help us with the temperature, but that just sounds cool to me, and I want it. Alright, what do we need? We need an iron claymore, 2 predator bones, and a linen cloth. But we can get these 3 from the overworld, but the iron claymore, I don't know where we're gonna find that. Did you sell that?
What can I do for you? All right.
He does sell that. Okay. Let's buy 1. And we'll have to go fight some wolves and get some predator bones and some cloth. That's definitely doable. I wonder if this guy... I don't think you're going to have anything
help you?
worthwhile, but let's check anyway. Okay, and I'm going to have to be careful because it lets me buy recipes that I've already learned. Do I know the recipes for all of these teas is the question. Is it under cooking? Crafting? Doesn't appear to be. Alchemy? Maybe? Blood mushroom. Okay. So no, it doesn't look like we have any of the recipes
Can I help you?
for these teas. So let's go ahead and get what we can. We can only afford 1. There's bitter spicy tea and mineral tea. Oh, soothing tea as well. Now, which ones do we have? We have a soothing tea, which cures a cold and restores mana. We don't really need that. And we also have a bitter tea, which protects against cold and restores stamina. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the recipe for the bitter tea.
Can I help
then.
you?
Learn that really quick. Alright. How do I make you? Okay, it's in cooking. Well, you must have been AFK for a second, because I already have. I actually just picked up the recipe for the Fang Greatsword a second ago. Okay, cool, and we can make some more of this. It looks like we're going to need that, so we can go up to our cooking station. Yeah, I picked up the recipe a second ago, but we need to get the components, because I sold off all the predator bones. see, this is actually better than the travel ration. I don't want to do that. Can I give you that? And that now. Let's just, we don't need to make that right now. That's fair. Hey, Natty, welcome back. Run's going okay. We've been struggling with the weather mostly so far. And, because we came back today and the weather, it was just winter. And we've been dying pretty quickly anytime we go into the overworld, so we gotta be careful. We are prepping to head out and go to the Holy Order and start the quest faction quest line. First, we need some water. Okay, and let's go fight some wolves so we can get the predator bones and make that fang greatsword. Let's head over here and see if these wolves have respawned so we can farm some of their equipment. Oh, there we go. We've got 2 wolves. I think now that we have the spear, we can take them on fairly easily. But it'll still be a tough fight. Come on. I only want one of you. I wonder if I can aggro only one of them. There we go. Oh, nope, they both saw me. There we go, we staggered it. This spear just makes fighting these things easy. Now, lock-on is really important with the spear, otherwise you're just gonna straight miss. Okay, no predator bones. No predator bones. Ow, that's a shame. Oh, you're dead? Oh, you are. Okay. Alright, so we need to find some wolves someplace else. Maybe they've respawned in the cave? I really don't want to buy the predator bones I've already sold off just yet, just for this. Because we're already kind of struggling for money. Gabber. Do I have any Gabbery tartine? I believe I did. I might have used it already. I did just buy the recipe for the stew or the tea that increases your cold resistance. Okay, and it looks like this guy's already dead too. I wonder if the enemies follow that same 7-day respawn cycle that you guys were mentioning for items on the ground. Actually, go ahead and drink some tea quickly. Give us a little bit of cold resistance. Okay, and we are looking for some glowing eyes so we can fight the hyenas and make ourselves a sword. Oh no, don't you run. You get back here, friend. Okay, I am never going to catch this bird. It is so fast. That was an utter failure. I think I'm going to need to rest for another day or two before the respawn on those wolves or hyenas comes through. Let's go ahead and set up camp before we NPC this stuff. Let's see, how much does he want for the predator bones that we've already sold him? 28 silver. That is not happening. Sorry, but I'm gonna go find my own. I only have 15. What else can we sell off? Really not a whole lot at this point. Can we craft linen from these hides? We're gonna need that as well. Okay, so that gets us a bedroll. Okay, I think I'm gonna go sleep for like 2 days maybe and hope those hyenas respawn. We only need 2 predator bones in order to craft the Fang Greatsword. We're also gonna need to find 1 linen, but I think I have one in my stash. Hey Rift, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? We do have a linen, okay. Nothing else, though. Okay, 7 days, you believe, for the enemy respawns. I don't know if we have to leave the region, necessarily. Because I have gotten a few respawns, and I have not left the starting area. I have mostly been dying, so that could be influencing the respawn. Who knows? So, this is not modded Rift. This is a vanilla playthrough, and it's my first time. So, I don't mind gameplay tips or mechanics. But just try to keep the story spoilers to a minimum. So I guess they did finally add blacksmith sounds, because this is the definitive edition, so if you played the game on release, I think they have put a lot of work into it since that point. Disassemble this. I don't even know why I put it up in the first place. There's a guaranteed spot to find the predator bones in this region. So, I think I'll just wander around. I mean, the hyenas seem to be a really common enemy. So I don't think it's going to be too long before I ultimately find them. I'm going to do one more loop around here, and if we don't find them, we'll explore another area. I saw another troglodyte cave I want to take a look at. We did try to go into the Conflux mountain earlier, but we got absolutely destroyed. We ended up fighting like 4 enemies in close quarters, and it was a disaster. Now that I have a spear, I might try again, because I'm having a lot better luck with the combat with this. Oh yeah, I think it came out maybe either early summer of this year or late spring. So it hasn't been out for very long, but it's definitely worth revisiting. Based on what I've heard just in chat over the last 2 days, there has been a lot of changes to it for the better. So personally, I would recommend it, but I don't know what your experiences were with the game the first time around. Alright, we still have no hyenas over here, unfortunately. Go ahead, drink another tea, just in case. I really need to get in the habit of using the consumables a little bit better. They seem to make a drastically huge difference. Okay, mine everything that I can see. Honestly, did I even remember to bring my pickaxe? Okay, I did. So if I run into anything, I'll definitely mine it. I probably would have anyway, because I just love all the loot. Okay, you need to leave the area for a week before enemies respawn. Okay, so then it could have been influenced by the fact that I was dying, because I've died a lot in this playthrough so far. Oh hey, who are you? You weren't here last time. Are you an enemy? Oh no, it's like a reindeer thing. Oh, look at his little vest. Cool. Oh, it's another Sorabean guy. Okay.
Greetings, friend.
I want to buy something. What do you got? Rosen Chakram. That sounds cool, but that's a bit outside of my price range right now. Oh, and a Master Trader hat. I love that. It's gonna look ridiculous. You've got some hides, travel rations. You really don't have a whole lot. I'm actually going to get a couple of bandages. Yeah, somebody mentioned that there was a traveling merchant that can show up anywhere there's like butterflies. They were around here. Oh, here they are. So this is the first time that I've actually seen them. It's kind of cool. Oh, and he can fast travel us? Really?
Greetings, friend.
I want to travel with you?
Yes!
Oh, cool. Okay. So if I want to go to Levant, where Izan was for that quest line, I just need to work up 200 silver. That's good to know. There's also the guy in Cierzo who does the same thing, and I'm willing to bet we can also travel with him. Okay, I thought there was no fast travel at all in this game. That's cool. Alright, so I'm gonna still keep looking for some hyenas, but in the meantime, I'm gonna make my way over towards the Holy Order quest line. So I know we saw our first little idol landmark, the glowy landmark with the sun over in this area. So let's see what's over here. You can only get the Master Trader set off of him? Okay. I don't know if it's any good. The hat just looked ridiculous. Looked like a little top hat. That's the only reason I would have bought it. Okay, and the ones in town only travel to Harmattan. Outer World goes to random locations. Okay, gotcha. So I can't use the one in Cierzo. I don't even actually know where Harmattan is. Hopefully we'll find out. I'm cold right now. Let's warm up quickly before we keep moving on. Maybe our bird friend will decide to attack us. Maybe he won't. We'll find out. You can only join one faction per playthrough. I did actually know that, so I know I have to choose carefully here in the beginning. Now, I don't really know a lot about all of them, but the Holy Order sounds interesting, and I just want to check them out. If it turns out they're jerk bags, then well, I'll move on and try somebody else. We'll see. I'm really not in any rush. I like enjoying the environment and kind of the world that they've created here. So that's first and foremost what I'm looking at. I'll move forward with a story as it comes up. I like to meander my way through games. After all, we're just here to have fun. I can also find that trader set in the En Markar forest. Okay. Oh, Harmattan is DLC. Okay. This should have the DLC enabled. The definitive edition comes with all of them that were released at the time. So it should be in the game at the very least. So I'm willing to bet that the guy at the entrance does in fact let us travel there. What are you? Oh. Why is he all glowy if he's dead? That's ominous. I'm sure we're gonna run into one of those in like 5 minutes. Man, I really wish that for the gathering in this game, I didn't have to hold F. I wish it was just tap. It happens so frequently that it's just a little bit awkward. some loot. What's over here? An iron great hammer. Oh, I haven't seen most of these items. I think I know this one already. What happens if I try to read something that I already know? Nothing. Okay. So that's kind of cool. That way I can NPC it without it really being too dangerous. Alright, so we've got 2 of you. It still wants us to head up this way. I think I can pull one of them without aggroing the other if I'm really careful about it. Well, not if you do that. Ah, shoot. Okay. There we go. Come on, friend. Fight me over here. There we go. How are you not getting staggered? There we are. Wow, the spear feels a lot better, but kind of cheap. Oh, perfect. We needed claw. I wanted another bow, so thank you very much. Friend of the stream. What are these? Iron sword. Machete. And more stuff I need. Cool. I'm gonna take this. Hopefully we run into a merchant really quickly. Oh, we are way overweight. Never mind. Let's drop this. Drop that. We want to keep that for crafting. That is crazy heavy, I should say. But I'm gonna hold on to that. The second DLC is after the main story. Gotcha. So we're still a ways away from that. Hopefully, this playthrough inspires you to go back and finish your own there, Rift. I'm definitely loving the game so far. Oh yeah, I am very cold. Very, very, very cold. Campfire. I assume this is a fast travel point, maybe? I think we need some food and water as well. Let's go ahead and slurp some water, drink some, or eat an omelet. An omelet that's like 4 days old now. Okay, this travels to the Hallowed Marsh. Okay. I do want to go this way. I think we have the rations for travel. Let's just warm up a bit so we're not taking damage, and then head on out. Toxic swamp lit by flowers and fireflies, dotted with dinosaur nests and glowing undead. Ooh, that sounds scary. I love it. Let's go. Okay, so we got an acute cold and we lost some food. That's no big deal. Everything's gonna kill me. I kind of expect it, if I'm being quite honest. I mean, if I was having such a tough time with the starting area, venturing out, I imagine I'm definitely going to have some issues for a while until I get some survival skills. What are these? This is like the third... I don't know, it's like a tree creature that we've seen. I know that they're definitely like trying to foreshadow an enemy that we're going to run into, and I think the green is the fact that it heals. Spicy tea? I think it does, actually. You're correct on that, Natty. I have one of them. What does that cold even do? Acute cold. Oh, wow. Yeah, I want that gone right now. So, in an hour or two, that'll go ahead and heal us up. It doesn't seem like we need to worry about the temperature here. It's pretty moderate. Oh, I see. There's a big boy over there. Kind of cool. It's like a dinosaur with a bunch of stuff growing out of it. Alright, let's rest. We're definitely gonna have to probably wait on guard here for a little bit, but it's about to be nighttime, so this is probably the best use of our time. We'll take a 20%, 12% chance is good. I can stomach that. No, I'm pretty sure you were right. I think it was the spicy one that... Oh no, the 12% failed me. Oh wait, no, I misread that. Fortunately, your rest goes without incident. You feel better prepared for the day ahead. Oh, it's weird that it gives you a message when everything's okay and you don't just, like, wake up. Alright, eat up, drink up. We are just barely overweight, but hopefully we run into a town soon. It looks like there might be something in the distance there. But for right now... Oh! Traveling guy! He just knows. This guy is just a great businessman.
Greetings, friend.
Oh yeah, the fireflies do love me. They're following me. A mushroom that muffles your footsteps. That's interesting. I'll sell one of those. I think that could be situationally kind of useful. Otherwise, I actually don't have a whole lot more to give you. We can get a blood mushroom before this rots. We can make a healing potion. Maybe if we're super lucky, he'll have one, but it doesn't look like it. Alright, cool. So let's go ahead and continue following this path. Oh wow, yeah, they are. They're following me everywhere. So I assumed that the fireflies were kind of like the butterflies from the previous area. What are they doing? Oh, the pink tea that I have. I think I drank that one already. Oh, that one cures the cold. Okay, that's the same one that I was using to... No, that's not the one that I was using for my cold resistance. Okay, let's go ahead and drink that then, and we are officially out of tea. I know that there's the dinosaur thing. I'm gonna give that thing a pretty wide breath, because I get the feeling that thing's gonna one-shot me. Hey, they're doing a great job. I love it. They're kind of blowing up my spot if I'm trying to be sneaky, but it's a cool little design element. Do we have a map? Oh, we do. We get a full map when we come in here. Oh, wow. This is a long road. Okay. Ancient ruins. We have to go through a ruin that's definitely going to have some enemies. Maybe this might have some friendlies. I find it hard to believe that there's only like one real town in this area, but let's go ahead and see. If we die, we die. But if you only get lost here, you're doing better than I am, because I get lost everywhere so far. Alright, that's rancid water. What are you? I can talk to it? You feel a strange surge of wind blow through you. The wind in the Hallowed Marsh region recognizes you and will obey you if you command it. What does that mean? Do I have, like, an effect or anything? Oh, okay, so the fireflies do make me more visible to enemies, so I can't sneak like that. My cold is going away. I wonder what the wind means. Let's find out. And I just got a new thing. Oh, I'm wet. I don't care about that. Okay, so let's keep following this path. It is pretty well marked, I'll give it that. Okay, so I kind of thought that the fireflies were like the butterflies from the previous area, but it seems like in the future I'm going to want to actually avoid them so that they stop following me. Yeah, if it doesn't relate to any story spoilers, you're free to talk about whatever you want. I'm a pretty laid-back guy. I don't mind you telling me how to play. I just want to make sure that the story isn't spoiled for anybody who might not know, including myself. Ooh, who are you? Ooh, a rich iron vein. Okay. Awesome. So we got 3 iron scrap and a gravel beetle. We still just need some blood mushrooms, and we can go ahead and make ourselves some health potions, which we'll desperately need. Am I going the right way? Try walking around some plants and see what they do. Okay. If I run into some plants that look like they're interactable, I'll run over towards them. Alright, so we've got a hat. How is this compared to ours? That is way better than our hat. Okay. A rag and some silver. I will take that. Oh, and another iron vein. Gotcha. Okay, so that wind totem doesn't do anything for right now. Okay. I feel like I went the wrong way somewhere. Okay, so this is definitely the first major landmark we've ran into. While we are heading up, the Cabal of Wind Tower, I'm willing to bet, was the thing that we talked to. So I think I ended up wandering over here. And now we need to go through these ancient ruins. But it does appear that there's a lot on the other side of this, so let's go ahead. I did see an enemy a second ago, so I'm going to be careful. Oh, okay. Oh, you take no damage. Okay. Ow. Alright, mistakes. Mistakes were made. Run, run, run. Alright, let's hope that it de-aggros. Oh, cool, and there was oil there. Alright, that is also not the way that I need to go. Okay, cool. So he already doesn't care. Can I do anything with this? No. Oh! Let's watch them. Holy. He is destroying that dinosaur. Yeah, I don't want to fight any of those anytime soon. Alright, place your bets. Oh, I'm already a little too late. Wow, this guy is... Oh, he's coming for me. Alright, so those are called a blade dancer, apparently. Yeah, I do not want to run into those again. Awesome, let's take all of that. In fact, let's heal up right now while we can. This is a phytosaur. Yeah, give me it all. Why not? Okay. So those are smaller versions of the same enemy. Now, I noticed it definitely took quite a few hits from that green wind enemy, so I'm going to want to steer clear of them as well. I say that as I aggro one. Ow. The wildlife really doesn't leave you much of an opening. I find that even after I block, they still basically just immediately attack unless I stagger them. So I think I just need to get used to their hit chain. Yep, he bonked me right to death. As you open your eyes, you find yourself propped against a wall at the gate of Monsoon, safe. As you glance around for your savior, you see someone in gleaming white armor vanish into the crowd. Okay. I assume that the game probably scripts your first death in this area to bring you to town. So that's definitely really cool. And I think we are... Oh yeah, we are just in town. Cool. We have the Allot Temple. There's Oliel. Hey, that's not even the first time I've cheated my way by accident through this game. Yesterday, I died, and my backpack magically appeared next to me that I was supposed to make a run back for. And then here... Oh, apparently it's not scripted, so I was just very lucky. Okay. Well, we'll head back out and I'm sure die many times to the creatures in this region in a second, but let's explore the town and see what the NPCs have to say, because this is where we were originally going anyway. Okay. Alright, so we are confused for about another 3 minutes. That's not an issue because we're going to be hanging out in town. Well, good luck getting out. Thank you, I'll need it. Need it when they inevitably push me out of the town. Looks like we can't go inside anywhere. Or can't go inside everywhere, I should say.
Well met, friend.
Oh, Bary, you came. How are you holding up? The journey was a lot harder than I thought it would be. What about you?
I've joined the Holy Mission.
I've joined the Holy Mission and spoken with Allah himself. I've become a missionary in his service. He is a lot less formal than I expected. He hasn't forgotten what it's like to be human.
Have you given my previous words any thought?
I've been thinking about it.
If you choose to join us, you should speak with Cardinal Bolamac.
You will ask a lot to judge your worth. You'll find him in the temple in the northern part of Monsoon. Okay, cool. In terms of difficulty of the base game, this is the toughest region. Okay. That doesn't surprise me, because it seemed like the story was kind of trying to push me down the faction for the tribal setting, for the tribal faction. So I would be willing to bet that that's true. Now, Rift, I've been trying to avoid spoilers, but there was one that I end up getting during my research for the game, and that's that after you join a faction, there's a certain quest that you have to do ASAP. So I am at least aware of that. Mofat. Hi, friend.
Watch yourself out in the marsh. It's never safe out there.
Drop your guard for an instant, and you'll either be lizard food or end up swimming in toxic water. I want to train with you. For 50 silver, I can teach you a spell to summon a boon of blessing. It will protect you from the light and lightning magic from your opponents and increase the power of your own. I am interested, but I believe I have no money right now, sir, so I will talk to you again. Yes, I have 5 silver. Oh yeah, I noticed all the water in this region is considered rancid. Alright, now, who is important? We just talked to Mofat, so we're here. Oh, there's a player house. I can get my own house? Which of these is that? Is it this one? I just want to go inside and check it out. I like the glowing doorways of this area. It's very cool. Okay, so I'm willing to bet it's this one right here. But it's probably not going to let me even attempt to go in until after I've purchased it. Optional quest timers activate after you join a faction. Okay. So we'll see what this area holds for us. If it ends up being too difficult and we don't want to join the faction right away, or maybe I talk to them and I don't like them, we can just make a quick run straight back to the starting area. I think if I just ignore all enemies, I might be able to make it. You look over guides for each quest line. I have a bad habit of doing that too. I'm really trying to break it so that I can kind of experience the story and be surprised. I have a tendency to like min-max in RPGs that I'm really trying to avoid and unlearn. Because although you end up with really strong characters, you do lose a little bit of the fun of the game and kind of experiencing everything for the first time. Damien Lockwell. Oh, what is that? I assume that's like a chakram? I know we could have bought one earlier.
Make it quick.
I'm a busy man, visitor. If you don't have business with me, move along. Okay. Nice guy there. Okay, that sounds like solid advice, and that's already kind of the way I was leaning. So it's good to hear I'm already on the right path. I'm glad I've got your mark of approval. I'm afraid I'm quite busy. Perhaps some other time. Okay. Well, these guys don't have anything for me. Can I leave this way? Yeah, I can. Okay. There's a back and a front entrance to the city hall. Where is the city hall on the map? We have two trainers over there in what looks like kind of like a school almost. Damien Lockwell was here, so that's in the city hall area. Okay. We talked to this guy. We went into the city hall. Let's go get rid of our inventory at these merchants really quickly. And apparently kick nobody. Treat joining a faction as a point of no return. Okay. Alright, so I'll weigh that decision carefully for whether I want to move forward with the quests line for the factions.
Is there something you need?
I don't know if the definitive edition changed anything with that, but that's good to keep in mind. The rarest ingredients have never been so easy to obtain. See for yourself. I want to buy something. Oh no! I dropped my backpack! Oh no! Where is it? Okay, is it where I spawned? Okay, cool. We don't have to run this back to go get it. I desperately need to sell some things and then rest.
Is there something you need?
Right. Hi, Lane. Me again. Okay, let's keep one stack of arrows. We don't need the hood anymore. That's probably useful for this region, but I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it. That's about to die. Trap. Ooh, that's worth a lot. So if we can bait those that wind dancer into fighting more of these phytosaurs for us, we can actually get a pretty decent chunk of money for it. Go ahead and get rid of this. We don't have a stash here just yet, so I don't want to be carrying that around. Okay, so that's probably the best we're gonna get for the time being. Go ahead and just set up a quick hobo camp. I really love that it just lets you do this in the middle of a town and nobody cares. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna sleep for 12 hours and repair until daybreak. Since the only consequences of dying is a lot of time passing, it means that dying during timed quests is catastrophic. Oh, okay, I hadn't even considered that, but yeah, you're right. Yeah, because every time I die, a few hours to a few days passes. And yes, the loot is so much better here. One of those that I killed gave me about as much as, like, 3 or 4 hyenas that I would have taken back at the main area. Something was just about to go bad, that was. Okay, what we need right now, we really need water. I wonder, every town probably has some form of clean water that we can get.
Greetings, friend.
Hey, it's this guy again. What do you got? Okay. What is in the Merchant's Promenade? Oh, this just brings us up here. Okay. The blacksmith.
What can I do for you?
Brutal club. Oh, it inflicts confusion. Ooh, that looks fancy, but that's heavy armor. I can see it slows me down, and I am not ready for that. Okay, and it looks like I can craft some more weapons, if needed. I still kind of want to see about that Predator Fang one, but honestly, since we're in a strong area, these weapons might just be a lot better. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna buy the Gold Lich Claymore recipe. And is there another version? A scaled leather hat, scaled boots, and scaled leather attire. That's going to be all of my gold. Actually, I don't even think I have enough for all 3 of these. I'm going to hold off and just get the Claymore recipe for right now, even though I desperately need armor. I am flying by the seat of my pants right now. Alright, how do we learn you? How do we craft you, I mean? Gold Lich Claymore. Iron Claymore again, and Firefly Powder. I don't know where to get any of these. Oh, and Riff says he has the plant bed? I don't know what you're referring to. What's the plant bed? Is that the kind of bedroll that they had at the previous merchant that I was looking at? And I should get the spear here? Okay, I'll come back for it, because it looks like I don't have any of the crafting materials just yet. But once I start figuring out how to get them, I'm definitely going to come back, because these weapons look cool as hell.
How can I help you?
The best prices in Monsoon. Hurry up before it's all gone. I want to buy something. So we already know those recipes. Oh, she's got a lot of new armor that we haven't seen. It's way better than what we already have. Oh, and a crazy good backpack. I know we have the Nomad one right now, but that is looking pretty appealing. There's different levels of lantern. Okay. The previous merchant sold 8 silver seeds that grow into tents? What? Alright, let's go down to the street, because I think that was the last merchant. What are you talking about? You?
Is there something you need?
Oh, hey, we need some blood mushrooms. I'm actually going to go ahead and pick up 2 of these. Oh, and these are enchanting spells. We haven't seen any enchanting spells yet. Redemption, Aegis, and Beast of Burden. Cool. I wish it told me what the spell actually did, but we can check those out if we end up having the ability to. The spear is easy to craft, and I could get it pretty easily. Okay. Maybe let me continue looking around at the merchants, because right now I desperately need to find some place to get water.
Greetings,
But
friend.
I'm liking spears so far, so I'm definitely interested in crafting that. So we'll have to see. I'll circle back in just a second to see how much that's going to take to craft. Oh, plant tent. Oh, okay. So it's a tent that you don't have to worry about your food or water when you stay in, but it's only one-time use. That's cool. I'm actually going to get 1 of those. Maybe 2. I finally had a decent amount of gold, and now I have nothing again. You're the blacksmith.
What can I do for you?
How much is the spear? The Gold Lich spear. There we are. Is that the only one? So there's the Phytosaur spear and the Gold Lich spear. I'm not sure which one you wanted. Okay. So do you know which spear you're referring to? Is it the one about the dinosaur horn, or is it the one for Gold Lich? Oh, I probably could have used the dinosaur horn that I sold to make this. Okay, yeah, I am gonna pick that up because I might be able to kite that that wind guy into another one of those, or at least kill it myself. All right, let's go ahead and check that out. Okay, you can't pick it up again, but it stays in the region. Oh, that's really cool. Okay, so I don't need to worry about any kind of food or water while I'm in a town if I have one of those on me, because I can just drop those in a safe area. So far we can make the Fang Greatsword if we can find some Predator Bones, Gold Lich Claymore, and where is this spear? Spear's down here. Yeah. Okay. We need some kind of octopus from fishing, I'm assuming. And another one of those horns, and then we can make a better spear. So let's do that. I'm not going to focus it, but that's definitely one of my priorities. Well, chat, you haven't led me astray yet, so let me go ahead and drop my plant tent right in town. I can buy another horn? Okay. And I'm kicking myself because I just had one. Oh yeah, look at that. That's ridiculous. Put you right here. Oh, it's like a little lean-to. That's neat. I don't really need to sleep. 1 hour. We'll just take a nap. Wonder if that fills up my water skin, too. Probably not. Who knows? We'll find out in a second. Okay. Food vendor. Now, who did I sell that to? I sold all my stuff to this guy up here. How much do you want to
Is there
sell
something
me
you
that
need?
horn for? Probably, I'm gonna say about 50 gold, I would imagine, based on what you gave me for it. 60. Yeah, I can't afford that. Okay, so that seems to be... That's not the first time I've seen hobo camps mentioned, so that seems to be a pretty common tactic of players in this game. Now, if I feel like it, I'll drop a backpack there, and we can go ahead and have ourselves a nice town... A nice little town rest. Look at the hat! I only just saw that. He looks like... I don't know. I don't even know what he looks like, but he looks ridiculous. Oh yeah, I'm sure I can get another one from a dinosaur, but right now, I just kind of want to see what this region's like. Elenara. Okay.
What do you need?
Welcome to the city of Monsoon, home of Allah, the god of discipline. If you have any problems at all, or see a scourge beast of any kind, please let us know. We will take care of it. Okay. It really didn't give us much to go off of. I'm going to hold off of going on in there. Or going up in there, at least. I want to go check out these trainers. And maybe the inn to see if they give us anything. Oh, there's a melon farmer over behind Oliel. Let's stop by there before we go over to the trainers. Okay, you have to be careful if you use a hobo camp because you'll lose your stuff if you die. Okay. Where are my melons? I'm hungry. Here? Oh, yeah. Okay, so all the merchants are, like, on the roofs. Oh, and I see. It's all connected, and I can go back and forth. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha.
Can I help you?
I suggest our local marshmelons. Picked fresh every day. I'd like to talk.
Greetings, friend.
I hope you're well. Okay, good talk.
Can I
What do you
help
got
you?
to sell? One marshmallow jam and one bread for a good recipe, okay. I assume that's probably this recipe right here for the marshmallow jelly. And then that's going to make marshmallow tartine, because that's how you make normal tartine. Okay, so I'll have the recipe if I have 50 gold, or if I just want to cheese it and go for it, I can make it. That's good to keep in mind. Do I have any gaberries right now? Because I can make some of that tartine. No, I don't. Okay. Before I forget, let me make some health potions. Oh no, I have no water. Still. Where do I get water? Is this guy a robot? Weird. That's the first kind of NPC we've seen that looks like that. I'm not gonna jump down there. I really need water. That is my problem right now. Maybe it's... Let's head over here and see if there's any place to get water up by the trainers. They put all this effort into making all these illuminated doors, and I can't even go into any of them. That feels real bad.
Hey there.
Galera. Patience and fearlessness allows you to win against any enemy, but honed techniques help too. I'd like to talk.
Hey there.
Talk is cheap. I prefer action. Unless someone is in trouble, I don't much care for small talk. Alright, Galera.
Hey
Then, if you don't want to talk, what kind of skills do you have? Focus. Grants the discipline boon, which increases the physical damage of your attacks. Using this skill burns a bit of your maximum stamina until the next time you sleep. Oh, okay. Brace blocks an attack and gives you the discipline boon. But these have really long cooldowns is the problem. I can see that they're not going to be extremely useful. Oh, slow metabolism. This looks really useful for right now. Okay, and she's the warrior monk subclass, which gives us a lot of stamina and a few melee skills. Completely blocks a physical attack, striking the attacker and dealing high damage. I like the sound of that. Perfect strike. Any melee weapon and a discipline boon. It's a lunging attack that ignores all defenses. I found that the lunging attacks in this game are really weird. I don't know how... I don't know if I'm going to go for that. Attack all enemies in close distance. Probably an arc. Okay, and then what do you have? I don't have any money, so I can't get any of
Greetings,
these.
friend.
But I want to know what's available. Okay, so this is the Philosopher subclass, and it seems to be a focus on chakrams. I think that's an offhand weapon, almost. Oh, here's the Sigil of Fire. We used that in the tutorial. And then we can get Mana Ward. And you become immune from damage? It doesn't say for how long, though. Rift says that a fun little lore thing is that the game world is very young. There's fantasy magic, guns, but there's no big civilizations or empires. Yeah, I've noticed that. Everything seems to be kind of a loose tribal collective. And those boons, they have a long cooldown, but they last a long time. Okay, that's good to know. We did discuss the breakpoints yesterday, so I am familiar slightly with that system, although I haven't selected any of the subclasses just yet, Rift. And you can only pick one skill next to one another if they're kind of like this up here, where they're right next to each other. Okay. Okay, and the damage immunity only lasts for a second or two. I had a feeling that was going to be the case, because that looked really overpowered otherwise. So, it's probably going to be something that I'm not going to go for, but it's... And then over here, the last skills that we get for free-ish is Chakram Pierce, which we need an offhand Chakram equipped, and an arc for it. So this gives us some skills for the Chakram if we get it. Which I might. It looks kind of cool. Alright, we can choose between either increased fire damage or another sigil. Okay. I don't think there was any other trainers over here. Yeah, just the two. So there are some good skills that we're going to need 50 gold for. Maybe after we craft our spear, we can come back and grab those. Increase our character's bulk a little bit. And I saw, Natty, the water is in the middle of town across from the traveling merchant. Okay, then I'm going to head right there if I can remember where he was. Oh, right here. Cool. Okay. Thanks for the heads up on that one. I didn't pick up the breakthrough skill, but I got the other ones that they offered at the trainer in Cierzo. Okay, cool. So now that we have water, we can actually craft the health potions. Oh, it's all coming together now. I must be using an alchemy station. Do I have an alchemy station? Do you have an alchemy station? Also, what is an alchemy station? Alright, apparently this is the first time I've done alchemy.
Is there something you need?
Alchemy kit, okay. To be used on a lit campfire, and it costs 60 gold. Okay. Well, that's a bummer, but live and learn. Let's head up and talk to... Okay, well, actually, here's the question. If I go into this temple and talk to the NPCs, am I going to immediately be locked into this faction? If that's the case, I don't want to go up there. Okay. And QP says chakrams are nice, high impact and mid distance. That sounds like it would be up my alley for my playstyle as well. But I won't know until I ultimately find one and get to test it out. Okay. Alright, I'm really hesitant to pick a specific breakthrough subclass without knowing kind of what's out there. Especially since you only get 3. I don't know, is there any sort of like respec option? Okay, and the game doesn't immediately dump you in it. It actually makes it clear that you're joining the faction. Okay, so then let's go up and talk to these people and see what they're all about. Alright, hello friends, can I go in?
Can I help you?
Tell me about the surrounding region. Stay out of the marsh water. It'll poison you. We already found that one out. Carrying marsh antidotes out here is a smart move. Also be wary of the giant ash village in the northeast and around the Lich's Spire to the southwest. So the northeast and the southwest. Need something else? No, I'm fine, thank you.
Carry on then.
Okay, we can't check the region map until we go out into the overworld. So let's head on in. Okay, there's no respec option. Okay, so that's what I was worried about. But unfortunately for me and how I play games, what that means is I'm gonna try to avoid picking any of them until I know which, specifically what build I'm leaning towards. So I'm probably gonna try out a couple of different play styles before I ultimately lean into a specific one. Right, and this is the cardinal that Olien told us to talk to. Let's see if there's anybody else around here before we move forward with that. Oh, okay, and they do, like, experiments or something on these creatures or plants? Okay, we have 2 named NPCs here. What do you got going on?
What you need?
Oh, a visitor. Welcome to the city of Monsoon. If you see any scourge, let me know and I'll clear them out. No problem. And then Thorin.
How can I help you?
Greetings, I hope you're well. I want to train with you. If you favor two-handed maces, you may learn the slow but powerful Juggernaut Strike. I can teach you, provided you donate 50 silver to our temple. Okay, no thanks. I'm not a big fan of maces so far, so I want to avoid that. You can have an easy time with all of them if you get the right armor to go with it. So it depends on what I want to play. Okay. So I kind of figured that's the case, but, you know, I'm still stuck in limbo of I don't know what I want to play. I've really only tried out sword and spear so far, because I keep dying. Oh, what's this? Occult remains. Yoink. So if I'm having trouble with survivability, maybe I'll go back and pick up that breakthrough. But for right now, I think I want to see a little bit more of what the quest trainers, the skill trainers have to offer. Okay. An altar of Allah is placed here. If you wish to speak to him, this would be the place to do it. Let's offer a prayer to Allah. And I sense nothing. Okay, so I'm not a part of the quest of the faction here, and they're not going to let me talk to the god. That is understandable, in all honesty. Alright, so there's not much else going on in here. There is a weird region down there. Looks like some glowy stones connected by light, leading up to, oh, the fireflies again. Sort of. A cool area. I assume that has something to do with the god.
Blessings of Elat upon you.
Welcome to Alat's temple, traveler. Is there something you need from us? I'm curious about joining the holy mission.
Joining the holy mission of Elat is not a decision to be taken lightly, pilgrim.
Join us is to cut all ties, abandon your bloodline, and live the rest of your life for the good of all Orai.
To serve Elat's cause is to accept the 3 tenets of the Endless Path.
First, no one should suffer. Give of yourself, seek to ease the pain of others. Second, no one is perfect. Always work to improve yourself in body and mind. Third, no one is safe. To protect Orai, one must have an iron discipline.
And never forget, The Scourge knows us.
To pledge to Allah is to be forever marked as an enemy of the Scourge. Their hate of you will be boundless, well more than usual at least. That's asking a lot. I'm not so sure anymore, because we wanted to delay that
Listen
decision
well.
anyway. We must all come to our own decisions in life, Pilgrim. Don't commit to what you don't understand. Wise words. So it seems that this faction is just kind of like a warrior monk faction with a little bit of paladin or Templar built in. That sounds kind of cool, but also sounds like they're kind of boring and nerds. I don't know. I know we have the Levant faction, which is a bunch of like merchants and scientists. And then we have the tribal faction, which is basically, I'm assuming, more of what we've already seen from Risa in the starting quests. Okay, let's see if we can get one of those dinosaur horns again. Let's rest up really quickly, double check what time of day it is. Come on. And we will sleep until morning. Let's actually spend an hour or two repairing. It's really nice to not have to worry about food or water with this tent. I really like that. Right now, what I want to do is, again, get that dinosaur horn, so hopefully craft a stronger spear, because this was not doing any damage to the enemies of this region. And hopefully get like 100 to 200 silver, and go pick up some of the free skills from those trainers, because we definitely are in need of some character improvement at the moment. Okay, so we don't know what the outside of this area looks like. Oh, and it's on like its own little island. How do we get back? Okay, so we just talked to these guys in their boats. And for some reason the boats are just hanging out over there. Okay. Okay, story-wise, the Blue Chamber and the Sorabine Merchants offer the most lore and background. Okay, but otherwise it's all just flavor beyond that. Gotcha. And, alright, so, and apparently this kind of ties into what Cupid just said. Valky says that the Sorabine region is also a faction quest, because I left them off my list. Okay. So yeah, I don't know how I feel about these guys. I like the aesthetic, but I'm not sure about their ideology. So let's see what the region's like, and I'll think on that one a little bit. We have time before we want to join a faction anyway, and I've been advised that it's actually better to wait before you join a faction. I think that's for the best. And Natty says the trainers depict the ideology. I had kind of noticed that they seem to offer skills that are in line with the ideology of that specific faction. Okay. They have a warrior or a philosopher path. Right, now, they said to avoid some things in the region. One to the northeast. Northeast? So that's, I guess, this over here. And one to the southeast. Spire of Light. Okay, so there's a lot of little areas to explore around here. For the most part, it wants me to stick over here to the lit path for the pilgrimage. Let's see what we can find out here. I don't want to go into any of the dungeons, because we're gonna run in, we're gonna die, and we're gonna lose our stuff. Alright, now I wonder, is this a marked landmark on the map? It is. Okay, it's called the Vigil Pylon. Let's go check that out. Oh, okay, you're enemies. Yeah, he can't do a thing about this. Ow. Oh, there's friendly fire in this game. Ow. Okay, well, that was a mistake. So it turns out, chat, that when you use your entire stamina bar trying to break somebody's guard, it then leaves you defenseless. And you have absolutely no way to defend yourself. So here I said, I don't want to go into a dungeon because I'm gonna die. What do? I die immediately afterwards. Hey, Half-Forged, welcome to the stream. I don't know about an ambush. I kind of walked straight into that one. But I'm learning that that's just a kind of a part of this game. So you fall to the ground, broken and defeated. As you start to black out from the pain, you sense someone standing above you, defending you. A warm voice reaches you through the haze of pain. Oh there now. It ain't your time to die today. Stay with me, I'll look after you. Good guy get. Always coming through for me. Stars and campfires dance in your fevered mind. Your eyes flutter open, and you find yourself someplace safe. A warm campfire roars nearby. A note and a mysterious bottle propped up beside it. You are alone, but you feel like someone was here just a moment ago. Okay, and we are exactly where we died, luckily, so nothing lost. We can always head back into town and regen in our little plant tent. Let's see if the note says anything different. I doubt it. Yeah, it's the same note that he leaves every single time. Yeah, Gep is the biggest bro in this game. Alright, cool. We were coming up here to see this anyway, so that kind of works out. Oh, and it looks like there's some butterflies, so let's actually just heal up right here. No reason not to. Yeah, Gep tells me that I owe him and never asks for a thing. Like, you can't ask for a better friend than that. So let's see if there's anything interesting about this little sigil tower, because this is the second one of these that we've seen. I don't know if there's any significance surrounding it. Kind of looks like it's just for flavor based on this specific quest faction. Oh, and there's like an altar of death or something here. Sorrow and pain and a sense of duty linger around this altar. Looks like we can't do anything, or we don't have a specific item that we need to interact with it, so I guess we're gonna have to move on. There's lore around those pylons. I get the feeling that it's associated with this specific faction here, so if we join them, we'll probably learn a little bit about that. Alright. Oh no, oh no. My character does not like me being on this beam right here. Let's hope we don't die. No! Oh god! I don't even know how that happens. It just like launched me off the tower. Alright. As your eyes open, you find yourself propped up against a wall at the gates of Monsoon. You glance around for your savior, and you see somebody in gleaming armor vanish into the crowd. Okay, so this is the same one. We're back at town. That was utterly ridiculous. It definitely looked like I could have stood on that, and the second I did, my character just bugged out. I'm glad I made your day a little bit better, though, QP. Oh wait, what am I doing? I need to heal before I go anywhere. It seems like even the seasoned pros of this game are still learning something new. Alright, let's heal up in our fancy tent lean-to, and then go back to what we were doing before we got distracted. I don't know if any of you in chat have noticed, but I am very easily distracted. I will say I'm going to do one thing, see something shiny to the left, and just go look at it. I don't know if any of you guys play games like that, but I find it kind of fun. Alright, back at it. Alright, take 3 maybe? 4? I've already lost count. Oh, I got bopped alright. Kind of. The game just kind of bugged out for a second and launched me off of a cliff. Alright, you. I don't think you're the dinosaur I'm looking for, but you look really scary. Let's see if I can lure you into these bandits up here. One of these bandits should be almost dead if they're still here. Oh, there they are. Alright, fight each other, please. Oh no. I just made my problem very, very much worse. Ow. There we go. Now fight each other. Okay, so the bandits are aggroed onto the dinosaur thing, but it's still aggroed on me. Alright, there we go. Hopefully one of the bandits and then the dinosaur die. Alright. Let's just enjoy the show for a second. I need to... Oh, yeah, he got one. Ow. Ow. No! All that effort for nothing! Oh, I thought I could take one hit. That guy hit a lot harder than I was expecting. As you see your life flash before your eyes, a brilliant light blinds you. As your eyes adjust once more, you find yourself laid on the ground, someplace safe outdoors. Allot's intervention has no doubt saved your life. Okay, so even the death scenarios seem to change based on the area. These are all ones we haven't seen before. Oh, and look, we have a little lightning buff. Lightning damage and resistance increased. We're blessed. Oh, we're not even, like, injured. We're fully healed. That's neat. That's really cool. Okay, now where is... Alright, there is... where we were before. This looks like it brought us pretty far away. There's the Pilgrim Path, so we're just above... probably here-ish, if I had to guess. I like games that allow you to have more tactical combat as well, because it was pretty clear just based on how that enemy looked that I was not going to be able to win. I tried to hit it once, and I did, like, maybe a 20th, like 5% of its HP, so that would have been a huge uphill battle. Hopefully that loot is still there when we get back, if I can figure out how to get down here. Oh, there's a permadeath mechanic in the hardcore mode. That makes sense. Let's go ahead. Tactical fall. Oh yeah, traps exist, but those require foresight. And me actually thinking ahead, instead of just running gung-ho at an enemy. Alright, cool. We didn't take a single bit of damage getting down. Alright. Let's run and see if that loot is still there. I think we're through the worst of the swamp right now. But hopefully it's pretty safe. As I see one of those raptor things. No, thank you. Alright, cool. He didn't see us, we're good. Alright. So we actually didn't even get teleported too far. We're basically already back where we just died. All I'm hoping for is this loot. I want to see what that little dinosaur thing had on him. Iron axe, shield. Oh, we needed a shield. We don't have one anymore. Aw, man. The dinosaur's body's gone. There's no loot. That's a shame. Okay. The fang weapons inflict bleed. Okay. So I was still intending to get that, but I never ended up finding the etceteras, the items to craft it with. Yeah. It didn't look like there was any way down. I think falling was actually my only option. Yeah, and I'm just very surprised I didn't take any damage there. But, alright chat, unfortunately I do have to get off for the day. It has been great hanging out with all of you today as you get to experience my first playthrough of this game with me. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming and hanging out and giving me all the knowledge you have and imparting your love for this game onto everybody else here. The playthrough should continue at about 11 a.m. Eastern Time tomorrow, if we don't have any technical issues like I did today. So if you haven't already, go ahead and give me a follow so you can see when I go live, and hopefully I'll see you all tomorrow. It has been a great deal of fun so far, and I'm loving the game. I'm definitely getting more used to the combat. As you can all see, I'm still dying pretty regularly, but I'm having a great time doing it. That's all that matters. Thank you for the follow, Rift. Alright, I am gonna head out. You all have a wonderful afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you are, and I will hopefully see you all later on.